you know?
Now, I know you're dating someone right now, but have you ever dated a woman in the past that made more money than you?
Never.
And that was by choice?
It just never worked out that way, right? Because women that tend to make money and be successful, they tend to be hoes, you know? Because a lot of times they went to college, they're educated, etc. And when girls go to college, we all know what they do a lot of times. They be whores,
Right.
Especially if they were in a sorority or they went to higher education, because feminism and leftist agenda in general tells women to, you know, kind of pursue career, pursue education, have fun in your 20s, be a experiment with life, all these stupid ass terms that they want to say, find yourself, travel, live your life. Like that's all, you know, any guy that has like, you know, half a brain understands this is just telling women to be promiscuous until they find a guy. And I don't think a guy should ever accept a woman that used to have a promiscuous past. That's a problem, right? Girls that used to be hoes typically don't make good girlfriends and they don't make good wives, you know?
There's a lot of studies on that, right? Girls with high body counts dating later in life.
Absolutely. They're the analogy I always use is like, women are kind of like glass. If you take a glass cup, right, and you drop it on the floor and it smashes everywhere, you can repair that glass, but guess what? If you pour water into it, it's going to leak every single time. And that's what it's like trying to build a foundation with a promiscuous woman. That's why all these girls that used to be stars, whatever, none of them can ever last in a relationship because all this trauma of them like being hoes and being objectified, they're never able to actually respect or be with a man long term because their purity is gone. Their innocence is gone. And that's a woman's main commodity. Men are designed to create value. Women are designed to preserve value. Women are born with value. Right. And I think, you know, as much as people want to say, Myron, you're an angry misogynist. No, I just understand that men and women are different. And I'm big on women protecting their value and preserving it. Right. And if you want to be a whore, good job. You've lost your value now. And you deserve to be treated as such, like all these thoughts.
And you got Lily Phillips out here.
100 dudes in a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And look at like her face, like she did that interview. And you can see it, like her face is like, she's just like, oh man. And she knows in the back of her mind, she lost her soul. She knows that she'll probably never be able to have a family. She knows that she's not gonna be able to have children. And it's not gonna hit her really until she hits her 30s and her 40s. The thing is like, women are able to kind of like cope and say, oh, I'm okay, I'm happy single, hot girl summer, woo. There's a reason why it's called hot girl summer and not hot girl life, because women are not designed to be sluts long-term. They can't do it. As much as they think they can do it or wanna do it, they can't be men. Right? Again, they suck at everything they do. So they can't even be whores properly. You know what I mean? So it's just like, no, dude, like you cannot do what we do. You guys want to be men so bad, but you can't do it. We can run around a bunch of girls and decide, you know what? I want a family and be able to have that family and probably be okay, right? More than likely. But with women, it doesn't work that way. They were whores in their best years. They're not going to be able to like let go of that when they decide to have a family, if they even get lucky to have one.
She's trying to do 1,000 a day. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I did see that.
That's crazy.
Cooked, man. Absolutely cooked. You know, God bless her, because I'll tell you this, her darkest days aren't now. It's going to be later on when she realizes the consequences of her actions. But what I'm realizing with a lot of these OF girls, like they're trying to like say, oh, I'm, you know, religious now, I'm turning to Jesus. Like, I think it's a huge grift. I don't believe a lot of them are genuine about them trying to find God. Like one of these girls, Nala, whatever, she was like trying to argue with like,
was that the red hair girl on the whatever show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
she was trying to argue with Andrew Wilson about like, I forget exactly what it was, but they were arguing something. And obviously Andrew's like a devout Orthodox Christian, knows the Bible in and out. And she's over here trying to argue with him. And I think he called her like a heretic, whatever. And I was like, yeah, like, what do you expect? Like this girl, like she's a thought. She didn't convert for the real reason. She didn't convert for real. Like she didn't really find Jesus. It was all like a marketing ploy to make money.
Yeah. Do you think OnlyFans should be banned?
Yeah, bro, it's a problem. At least it needs to be regulated significantly, right? Like I find it incredible that like platforms will not ban or regulate, but they'll absolutely ban or regulate like speech.
Right.
Like the things that I talk about, they'll go ahead and ban that, right? Which is supposed to be protected under the First Amendment. But then like all this other degeneracy is running around all over the place. Like it's a problem, dude. It's a huge problem. And you know, I get criticized a lot. Oh, you bring OnlyFans girls on your show. Yeah, I bring them on. Right? They're number one, they're a fraction of the women that we bring on, right? They're not the majority. It's just that everyone remembers them because they tend to be the loudest and the stupidest. But it's to show men that regardless of whether it goes a sex worker or a lawyer, which we brought all the women in between, a lot of them have the same, you know, mindset, which is, you know, feminism and, you know, prioritizing themselves, prioritizing education and income over a family. And I think guys need to wake up to this and realize like, most of these women, simply put, are not cut out to be your girlfriend or your wife. Or if you do get with one of these girls, you need to come in with such strong frame that she bends to your will and changes, because you're gonna have to come in and deprogram the that these women are on.
Yeah. Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode.